Hey, what's up guys? Just thought I'd make a quick video on how I make YouTube shorts as of right now, and I'm sure I do it in a non-conventional or very efficient way, and I'm probably wasting a lot of time, but that's okay. It's 8:12 in the morning on a Saturday. I work at 10, and I was just watching an Ohio State highlight, and well, I'm in OBS right now. I'll bring you to the video I just watched, and I thought it would be a cool little short to make. I try to make a short before I go to work in the morning. Sometimes it's hard depending on the content or how much time I have. It's this one right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this video and record the screen.
It's not do or die, but it's close. Yours. Press it goes. Sawyer, knock it out, and puts it up. Jack Sawyer, head down the sidelines. Ohio State, scoop and score and dagger.
I'm not going to use all of it. But I record all of it.
Where he is on this outside. He's been doing it all year, been doing it tonight. Able to get around Cameron Williams, that dip, the bend before Ewers, his former roommate, can get the ball out. He strips it. As you said, athletic, big dude can run all the way to the end zone.
Captain Jack with the house call. Ohio State closing in on the championship game.
Okay, so there's one video, the main video that I'm gonna use, but I also saved another video of this short here that has a different angle, just maybe necessary. I'm gonna let it play through and then go again so I don't have all that like other stuff on the screen. Okay. There's also one more, because I don't know what kind of short I'm gonna make. If I'm gonna make like try to make an epic one, or if I'm gonna have like an interview slash like the play underneath kind of thing. So I also want this one.
And what you were feeling as you're running down the sideline?
Shit, I guess just don't fall like Will did. You know, no, I'm joking. I'm kidding, but no, seriously, I hit about the 30 and. I look back, I'm like, I hope I got some blockers. I'm running out of steam here. And they were running with me side by side, and man, it's just, that just speaks volumes to who this team is too, you know. We always have each other's back, and it was a special moment. I love Columbus, I love the state of Ohio, and I love Ohio State football. And man, like I said a million times after the game, God is great, and he's put this team in such a great spot, and I'm just so fortunate to be playing in the national championship my last year here.
Okay, front row.
Okay. So I go back to OBS Studio. So once I recorded that, I'm gonna go to DaVinci. That's John Mayer right there because I'm a huge John Mayer fan. Corny background, but still, whatever. New project. Call it Ohio Crazy TD. Going to import my file here, and I have a bunch of videos that of course I don't have organized, but I always know that my most recent video is right behind this guy right here. So it's right here. Nope, well that's the one I'm currently recording. This is the play I'm looking for. So I go ahead and put it in my timeline, put up the volume a little bit. Go through here. Okay. So now I have it in my timeline.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up.
Alright. So I'm gonna put this preset on to make it the size of a short.
For yours. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it.
So I have to get it to be within this frame right here. So I move stuff over. And I also don't want this stuff at the bottom in my frame. So I'll go ahead and crop that out. Then I'm gonna have to zoom in so it can fill up the whole frame. Okay.
For yours. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to zoom in a little bit. Even though it does kind of take away some of the quality when you zoom in. But I want that quarterback in the middle. What I'll go ahead and do is keyframe right there and kind of go along and just keep keyframing because I don't have like an automatic keyframe option because I'm using the free version of DaVinci. And what I can also do, I just learned this yesterday honestly. Go here, use vertical resolution, save. It'll just take out all that other stuff. So I start, that's my first keyframe.
For yours.
Kind of go along, keep keyframing, keep this guy in the middle. There. This is just the initial kind of keyframing edit, if you want to call it that.
Pressure comes. 2 yards.
So that's where I'm going to cut it off because it's changing scenes. So I take this blade tool. I'll zoom in a little bit. Where it changes scenes right there. So this is what I have right here.
For yours. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State scoop and score and dagger from 82 yards.
So I mean I could just post that right there. That'd be a short, but I want to add some other angles and stuff, so let's see what I got here. They showed this view as well, but it's got like the circle around the player. I don't know how great that
He
is.
is on this outside. He's been doing it all year, been doing it tonight. Able to get around Cameron Williams, that dip. The bend before Ewers, his former roommate, can get the ball
This is a
out.
good
He
view right
strips
here. I just wish I could get the whole play that this guy did. See, like right here.
It all year, been doing it tonight. Able to get around Cameron.
I'm gonna use that run right there.
Before Ewers.
Right there. Put him in the middle. Just kind of do the same thing I did before.
Before Ewers.
Keep him in the middle.
His former roommate.
One thing you notice when you start editing videos and trying to keyframe people in the middle is that the professional cameramen are really good at it, at doing it live.
Captain Jack.
Okay, so we'll stop there.
Captain Jack.
Delete the rest. So what I'm doing is I basically I'm chopping up the long versions, and then I'll go ahead and chop those up and sync them so that the timing is right. Sometimes that's hard, but I'll kind of show you what I mean. So I've got, you know, this now, and I've got this, which I'm also going to unlink these clips and delete the audio from the second one. I'm just going to use the audio from the first one and drag it out as long as it works. Let's see, where do I have him picking up the ball right here? This is like after he's already picked up the ball. So comes in here, boom, picks up the ball. See, you could like throw this right here and it'll show the other angle right after. So watch. The timing isn't exactly right yet, but let's see where do I have him here? At the 20, right at the 20. So where is he at the 20? Boom, boom, right there. So I can move it right there.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer.
Is that right? He's crossing the 20. No, he's a little before the 20, so let's make that bigger. A little before the 20. That's about right.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it.
Okay. So I'm gonna drag this into the timeline again and use my other clips that I have. Actually, yeah, I'll show you. I like the coach running down the sideline as well.
The house call. Ohio State closing in on the championship game.
Start that right there. It's a short clip. This is a clip.
Closing in on the championship game.
Let's keyframe, or let's take out the audio and keyframe it. So now I can kind of go ahead and throw this in there too. Watch, I'll show you.
Knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State.
It's a little too much of the guy running. I don't need him running that much. So he kind of slows down there. I'm gonna shorten it up.
Jack Sawyer headed down. Jack Sawyer headed down the Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines.
Okay, before we get too into chopping those up, I'm going to add the other angle from the other short video, which it seems to be like a fan in the audience, but it was good quality. I don't know, maybe it was the broadcast, I'm not sure. It don't matter. Knowing don't matter. So what I'm going to do is, once again, take out the audio, and I got to crop this, even though it gives me a perfect size of what I want because it's already a short. I still got to crop it because there's stuff in there I don't want. That. Go ahead and fill in the space. About like that. This is a play from this angle where he's at the 20. So what I'll do is I'll probably use it from the beginning because it has this angle of the guy actually coming towards him. So I'll start keyframing it from there. And that ball just bounced right perfectly up to him. Okay, obviously I can't use that. So I'll stop it right there. That's all we're gonna get from that angle. So I kind of wanted to use the beginning of it for sure. It's because in this one you can't see him coming in to make the sack. See, he's not in the frame, now he's in the frame. It starts out, oh hi. It starts out, then maybe I'll throw him in right there. So let's see. He's back with his right foot there. So where is this? He's past the, what is it, the 5, 10, 15. He's past the 15 with his feet like that. So he's past the 15 with his feet like that. That's almost exactly where he is. It's pretty good. Let's see.
Pressure comes. Sawyer.
That's good. I like that. Okay, let's cut it right there. Move this. There, move it up. Disable the track for a second.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines.
Come back to that angle.
Head down
Right there, let's see what we can do. See what this looks like.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines.
There's a little glitch right there,
The sideline.
isn't there?
Headed down the sideline. Headed down the sideline.
Yeah, why is there a little glitch right there? Because it's not perfectly lined up.
The sideline. Headed down the sidelines. Ohio State.
Okay.
Scoop and score. And dagger from 82.
Another idea I had was to use the interview that he had after, where he was talking about his buddies being there behind him. Maybe throw that in there somehow. I'm gonna use that probably. I might either use the audio or actually incorporate the video into it as well. So what I could do is do like a half and half shot. See where this would be good, and then I'll have to edit obviously the framing.
Picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State. Scoop and score. And dagger from 82.
Man, it's just, that just speaks volumes to who this team is too, you know.
Okay, so maybe what I could do is have a half and half, and then when the football scene like runs out, I can have it zoom to the full screen of this. I gotta change the volumes at that point, so right here is where I gotta take this volume, the original volume. I'll separate these. Take this volume and lower it. And then take the new volume on this interview and bring it up. Oops. Bring it up. Watch.
Hit about the 30 and I look back on my, I hope I got some blockers. I'm not out of steam.
So I just got to change the framing on this whole part right here. Just gonna separate it. Actually, just delete that whole thing because that's not being used since it's below the thing that's above it. This is also not being used because it's below what is above it. Don't ever press delete here because it'll delete everything underneath it and it'll just screw up your whole video. Just press Control X. Okay. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna explain why, but it's not. If you know editing, you know. First of all, if you know editing, you know I suck at editing. I'm just learning. And right now it's 8:59, so I still have to take a shower and go to work by 10. So this is the one that we're gonna edit the keyframe. So this is where I'm gonna start keyframing it. Cropping out this crap. So gosh darn it. Let's see if that worked.
I'm out of steam here. And they were running with me side by side, and man, it's just.
That's the moment that the video cuts off. So right before it, I'm gonna keyframe here, and then when it gets here, I want it to be full screen.
And they were running with me side by side, and man, it's just that just speaks volumes to who this team is too. You know, we always have each other's back, and it was a special moment. I love Columbus, I love the state of Ohio, and I love Ohio State football. And man, like I said a million times after the game, God is great, and He's put this team in such a great spot. And I'm just so fortunate to be playing in the national championship my last year here.
It's a little too long.
This team is too, you know.
Sorry, I'm not explaining, but I got a time crunch.
I'm just so fortunate.
Just trying to cut it down so it'll be a shorter video.
It just speaks volumes to who this team is too, you know. I'm just so fortunate to be playing in the national championship my last year here.
And also what I'm going to do is kind of lower the volume of the play right before the end, or kind of fade it out. So it's like,
and they were running with me side by side, and man, it's just that just speaks volumes to who this team is too, you know. I'm just so fortunate to be playing in the national championship my last year here.
There we go. I'm going to export that. I'm going to open. It's 9:12. Do I gotta wait for this to... Okay, I gotta wait for this to load. Then I gotta open a CapCut, import, throw it down here on the timeline. I always like to add a 4K filter. Probably add an initial kind of telling you what the video is. I like this one because it's very intense. Let's see what that looks like. Way too big.
Pressure comes.
Too long.
For yours. For yours. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out.
I'll probably put some music. If I have words in the song in the background, it's going to clash with the audio that I'm using. could drop where I need it.
Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the side.
Hit about
So right there, I want the music to turn down a little bit.
Sawyer headed down the side.
hit about the 30, and I look back, I'm like, I hope I got some.
Kind of have a fade out of the music at the end.
No, I'm just so fortunate to be playing in the national championship my last year here.
And then I like to use this TV off effect.
My last year here.
Boom. Alright, and then from there I'm just going to upload it to YouTube and probably obsessively look at the view count and realize my video sucked. So thanks for watching. Hopefully in a year from now I'll look back on this laughing at how ridiculously horrible I am at editing, and that's okay because it's all part of the process. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll make some more if I get some positive feedback. Thank you.